I like going to Reddit because Reddit's such a toxic place that it's kind of gone off the scale of toxicity that it's actually just hilarious. There's a Reddit group called Watch Circle Jerk, and it's just hilarious. But there was a comment on a Reddit group that said, I can't stand that Adrian Barker and Jack guy because he's ruined luxury for me. He's made luxury too accessible to the normal person. I thought, fucking A. That's exactly what I wanted to do. That is mission complete. Because this stuff, Rolex make 1 million watches a year. They're one of the biggest watch manufacturers in Switzerland. That's not luxury. Yeah. It's only luxury because we're told it's luxury. And they're not expensive. 7, 8, 9,000 pounds for a watch is a lot of money. But when you're in a world of where there's millions for watches, it's not expensive. And it's like the economy's fucked, so perhaps not now, but a couple of years ago, you could have easily got a credit card and walked into a Rolex AD and got yourself a Rolex. And so the idea that this stuff has to be for the elite, has to be for the wealthy, it's just ridiculous. It's ironically, the wealthiest people I know don't wear watches like this. It's
got a Casio G-Shock on.
Yeah. It's a funny old thing.
and what it is funny, that perception around the I get this on YouTube all the time. There's this huge perception that Rolex is the rarest brand in the world, and I keep reinforcing. Listen, I'm a Rolex fanboy. I love Rolex.
Me too. Most of my watches are Rolex, but I'm just not.
It's not factually true though. Like,
exactly.
It's like I think the stat now is 1.2 million watches a year.
Right.
So I keep reinstating in the videos, like, listen, they are what they've done for the watch industry is amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
It's incredible. But they're not rare.
Yeah.
So don't call them rare when they're not rare.
Yeah.
If you look at Vacheron that produced 30 to 40,000 watches a year, and people are saying, "Oh, they're quite common." It's like, well, you've got Rolex, and like, what's going on?
Exactly. Yeah. Vacheron, legit hot horology, legit in-house, legit luxury, and genuinely rare with regards to volume compared to someone like Rolex. No, it is a really funny one, but we're all sold on branding. I'm a sucker for brands. Anyway, I'm wearing Nike shoes. I'm wearing a Rolex. So we're all suckers for that stuff. But you also have to be able to take a step back and think, what is this really? And so it's a funny world, man. But I also love the idea that people think that their watch makes them a higher status.
Yeah.
No one's looking at your wrist.
Oh no.
No one gives a shit.
No.
And it's like when
in London.
Apart from that, that's the only thing that will give you status is whether you're going to get mugged or not.
I suppose it's all based on marketing and what
it is all marketing. It is all marketing.
But what they do really well, I've seen this with Hamilton. You remember when we went to Zermatt together?
Yeah, I still haven't edited that video.
Yeah, see it still.
So
just for context, so Adrian and I went to Zermatt, and Hamilton put us on this helicopter. We literally got off the plane, got on this like 4x4 beautiful car with the CEO of Hamilton Watches, then got on a helicopter to Zermatt. Then the next day we woke up and went on a helicopter ride round the Matter. It was unbelievable, and that experiential bit is what draws me to Hamilton now.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what you do on the YouTube in a way, because you give people an experience about watches, even though it's your opinion.
Yeah.
They're experiencing it through the screen and think, actually, I like Adrian, he's quite cool, I'm gonna get the same watch. Have you ever thought about that? Because you have millions of viewers on that channel.
That stuff scares me. Like when you the Black Bay's obviously been a massively popular watch, and I always get scared. Oh, I bought this because of you. It's like, no, don't.
I'm wrong.
Just buy it because you want it. If you liked my pictures, then I appreciate that. Yeah. But no, just don't do that. Yeah. Or just, I don't know. I always feel I don't know. That stuff scares me.
Anyone can sit down for a dinner and have a glass of champagne and talk about watches.
Yeah.
But not everyone can go up in a helicopter or go diving, whatever it is that you want to do. That's the stuff that people remember.
Yeah.
And I think that it's really important for brands to kind of do that.
Yeah.
And to make it memorable for people. Bring it back to YouTube. You don't film every event you go to. It's only the ones that you like that are cool.
Yeah. If there's a story, if there's something happening and there's a story that I think is interesting, or I think other people might find interesting, then I'll capture it. If I think the watch is nice, I'll capture it. Other than that, I just think I'll just enjoy the drink and canapes and probably go home early. Yeah. Or I'll just leave. There's been events where I just think, I don't know. I've got work to do.
Yeah.
And that's half the challenge is, especially with long events, is you often go out there with journalists and it's their job to take a couple of pictures and then go back to their office and write an article. And the time it takes for them to edit those pictures, write an article, they'll still beat you when it comes to editing your video. Even if I go back to my hotel room that night, which I do, and I'll edit the video, start editing there and then, it takes so long to do that process. And watch brands don't take that into consideration. So I went to a Zenith event, and one of the days was going out for dinner in Glasgow. It was an event in Scotland. Go out for dinner in Glasgow and then go whiskey tasting in a distillery. It's like, I've got work to do. No, give me the watch. I don't give a shit about this fancy dinner stuff. That's
You just get it edited.
Zero interest for that.
Yeah.
I want to get some nice shots. So I left the group, took the watch, went to my studio and shot the watch. And that's what I would have done it in a hotel room otherwise, because it's the press elements are nice. It's always nice to go out for a good dinner, but that's not what gets the job done. It's all BS.
Yeah. What's your process? So I know for me, when I used to edit my own videos for just my YouTube channel, for example, the Norway video that I remember you commented on ages ago, I would listen to the music again and again and again and again, and then I'd storyboard the music.
Right.
And then that's kind of my process when editing. What's your first? Do you get the music first? Because a lot of people do that, or do you storyboard it first, or what's your process?
I edit the A-roll first, so I get the story done, and then I get the story done, and I often think in my head, I'll have the music in my head of how I think this section will work, and that's often how I shoot the B-roll. If I think, right, I want to have a catchy hook for the intro, and then cut to some sort of B-roll, what YouTubers call cinematic stuff, and I'll have the music in my head of how that goes, and then I'll shoot the B-roll around that concept. The challenge is, I feel music is so emotive, or connects to emotion, that by the time it comes to editing, having done the story, the music will have changed. And so the music that I want will have changed. And so I hate choosing music, because I'll have an idea in my head of what that is, and I'll just be going through, Epidemic Sound or not Frame.io. There's another one, Artlist, and just scrolling for hours trying to find the music, and then cutting it, and then put it in the timeline, do the A-roll, do the B-roll to the music. Wake up the next morning. Let's try a different one.
Did you have to recut the whole thing?
Recut the whole thing.
I remember having a client back in the day. I was doing a video edit, and I did this epic cinematic video with like this song. And they went, "Yeah, we love the video, but you can change the song." And I thought, "Fuck."
No, it's not that easy.
Video gone. So
well, maybe with AI it will be, because it would put the cuts, but it's
it was wild. But I remember, it's funny you said that, because I remember being in Zermatt with you. I can't remember who we were shooting for. We went to the ice caves.
Oh, that was Explorer 2 with Chronex.
That was it. And we went to these ice caves, and I remember you went away for a while just to vlog and do some stuff. But I remember you humming a song at that point, and I thought, I bet you that's the song he's using in the video, and he's just humming it in order, because you were trying to like figure out how to do this video, and you were humming a song, and I'm sure it was the song you used in the video.
That's probably just my ADHD. My whole life I've got
that's not purposeful.
I've got music in my head, and parents call it my musical Tourette's. There's always a soundtrack.
If you guys enjoyed that clip, please do me a huge favor before you go and head over to our Into the Mind podcast official page, where we have the raw, uncut Into the Mind podcast, and hit that subscribe button. And the more subscribers we get, the more incredible guests we can get on the show. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. And I'll see you all real soon.